What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about my AIT workplace. And what this is kind of like a home base for a lot of the functions that you would do on a normal basis, whether that's dispatch equipment, issue parts, process parts from the AIT, do inventories, or do turn-ins. There's a lot of other things you can do in there, but those are kind of the ones that's coming off the top of my head right now. But AIT has been in development, and they're constantly adding new functions to the AIT workspace. So if you aren't familiar with it, you should go check it out. Granted, you watch this video and understand how to get access to it, but it will make your life a lot easier because instead of having to remember all those T codes or create favorites of T codes and then go in and out, back and forth within T codes, you can do all of this in my workplace. Now, this is primarily for kind of like ERPS clerks right now or maintenance managers, more for your ERPS clerks because it's for dispatching and turn-ins and things of that nature. But maintenance managers and supervisors can still use that. It's a very, very useful tool, and the few soldiers that I've talked to that have used it really enjoyed using it versus using the T codes. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to gain access to it and then some of the kind of things that you can do within the workplace. And then there will be a playlist created along with this going through each one of the apps that you can use within my workplace. So that's enough of me jibber jabbering. Let's jump on the computer and I'll show you how to get access. Now, the first thing you need to do is start within Army, and what you're going to do is click on the thing here and put in Zulu Alpha India Tango, that's ZAIT, and hit enter. Once it comes up, it's going to give you this right here. Just check off on it. You don't need any of that. Now, getting access to this is typically an access administrator. There may be variations of that, but my understanding is access administrators only. So the first thing you need to do is determine the plant location. So this is 2000. And here is my S-loc that I'm going to use. Now you can, this area right here for the AIT username. So you can either do a search for the person this way, or if you have their DOD ID number, you put that here. Not their personnel number within Army, but their DOD ID number. So you can look them up this way. And there it is, pops up. Click OK. And there it is. So then we're going to hit execute. It's going to take it a minute. So this does not exist for this person. So we're going to hit create. And as you can see, there is my DOD ID number again. Here's the start date. And we will just put in, let's say 3 years from now. So what you'll do is just leave that as it is and then put 2023. And we'll add. Now at this point, you can give access to a lot of different things. Depends on what you're going to be doing and if you understand it. So admin AIT or the admin IM is going to be for you if you have the access to grant this access. Otherwise, you're just going to click on the other stuff. So I'm going to click on admin, goods receipt, goods issue. So this is for property book inventory. It doesn't apply to us, but just for general knowledge, we'll click on it. Stock overview, bin printer bin tickets, fast issue, which is an amazing tool, and turn in and dispatch. Now turn in and dispatch are very recent. They just launched these not too long ago, so those are new ones that I am going to start working on doing videos on. So after that, you gotta hit save because otherwise you're just practicing. Okay. And at that point, you have created this person's account. So we can back out. And another thing you can do is if you're not looking for anybody in specific, you can put in just the plant and the S-loc and then hit execute. And it will give you a list of everybody. So you don't need a specific person to use this T code. So we're going to back out. And that is pretty much it from this location. So let me go into the home. So this is your first page once you signed into GARmy. So we're going to click on home. And once it comes up, you're going to click on plant maintenance, my workplace, and my workplace. Once you hit here, you're just going to hit accept. And it's going to give you a list of all the different SLOCs and UICs, or not UICs, but DODACs that you are associated with. So this is the one that we just created, so I'm going to click on it and use it. And as you can see, all of those are up here. So as you can see, the property book one did not show up. So just remember that we don't have access to that because it's maintenance, so it's going to automatically catch that. And I apologize, but it's kind of cutting off right here, but in parentheses you can see it's got the SLOC. So what you can do right here is you click on your name, and then you can choose between the different variations of SLOCs that you want to use. You can jump between SLOCs, which is very nice, so that you don't have to go all the way back out and put in a UIC. So you can close that. You have this right here. It doesn't really tell you anything other than just generic information. And what you have here is all your different tabs. So we can click on one of these, and Good Receipt's going to give you all of the stuff that's at the SSA ready for you to pick up. But what I'm going to show you here is you hit home, and it will take you back home. And if you're already at the home, what you can do is hit home again, and then it refreshes. So let's say you had this open and you haven't messed with it for, say, an hour. You come back, hit home, and it refreshes your count and lets you know if anything has changed. So if all of these are zeros, then you can go back, hit refresh, and then it updates. And at that point, once you're done, you just log off, and it will close out. All right, so getting access, as I said, you will most likely need to be a access administrator. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's how you get access to it. If not, it's probably going to be a maintenance supervisor, maybe a maintenance manager, not sure. But if you don't have access to this and you feel like it will be a very useful tool to have access to, make sure you get with the right person so that they can give you that access. If not, and maybe you just have certain access to certain tabs, like for instance the turn in and dispatch are practically new within like a month or so. So if you don't have access to those and you haven't seen them in your AIT workplace yet, I would make sure that you let your access administrator or whoever manages it, let them know that you want access to those, because they will make your life a lot easier, as you know, by already using this. Hopefully this helps you understand how to use some of the tools that GARmy is working towards and get you access, and you can start using it now. And if nothing else, it just gives you another tool for your kit bag. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you got something from it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got more questions, leave it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. The more people we have subscribed, the more people talk about it, the more people get to know about it, and the more people we can reach. And until the next time, I'll see you guys.